This episode of Epic Thoughts is brought to you in part by Streamyard. Yo, you've been talking about doing a podcast forever, and you don't know where to start. I get that. Yo, Streamyard is here to help you. Streamyard does everything for you. It sends it to all the places that you want the podcast to go. If you have an RTTP, it'll send it to it. You have a YouTube channel, it'll send it to it. You have a Facebook, it'll send it to it. As a matter of fact, you can even go live on your computer and send it directly to where you need it to go. You can also have audio and video downloads so you can send it to your Spotify page. It does everything for you. It has video assets. You can add videos. You can even add media now. You can add text. You can add scrolling text. You can do so many different things. The list goes on and on and on. StreamYard is here to help you take your podcast to the next level. Hey, here at Epic Thoughts and Heritage Park, we use StreamYard for everything on our podcast. And so, listen, I'm telling you, it's easy to use and it's great to use. So be a part of the team. Join StreamYard today. Click the link in the description and get started. All right? God bless. Your win is coming. Don't worry about when it gets here. This is Epic Thoughts! What's up? Thank you for joining me today on another Tuesday night. It's time for Epic Thoughts. I'm your host, Rohmon. I'm so excited that you're here. With me is my homeboy, Rice Zaragoza, is in the engineering room. What's up, Rice? He's a man of few words. He don't talk at all, but one day I'll get a camera in there so you can see that I'm not talking to just nobody. Rice is in there, okay? He's not there all the time, but he's there. Anyways, thanks for joining our show today. Join our podcast. We're here every Tuesday night talking about good things, talking about God, talking about ministry, talking about pop culture, whatever's going on. We're here and we're going to talk about it and bring some perspective to it. Maybe even debate a little bit. Who knows? Today, I am so pumped because today I have a friend here. And we haven't had a guest, and this is season 9 of Epic Thoughts, and we haven't had a guest the whole season 9. Like the whole season, we haven't had a guest. So our first guest of the year, since January, we've been going hard for season 9 and had not one guest. Not one guest. So my homie who's been with me for, I was trying to count, had to be like 2, maybe 3 decades. 2 decades for sure. 2 decades for sure, maybe 3, maybe 2.5. And I was like counting today, like, dang. I've known this homie for a good minute. And we've been on so many trips together. We've gone through life together. We've gone through tours together. We fought together. We fought against each other. We fought other people together. And she is a ride or die. She's been clearly one of the closest people in my life. She knows my moms. You know how colored people are. If they know your moms, then you in for good. She knows my moms. I knew her moms, lovely woman. Mama T is what we called her. And I knew her moms, man, faithful person. And mom's made an incredible woman for this one. Some people called her Goldie Roxx. Some people call her, I used to call her Golden Grams. Some people call her CJV. Now, and not to mention, she's one of the most incredible singers that you have ever heard. I'm talking like, she's the soul of CHH. She's the queen of CHH. She is the urban version of Shirley Caesar. Now, I'd like to introduce to some of you and reintroduce for most of you the legendary CJV, Christina Verdon in the house. Give it up for Christina. Christina, how are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so good. It's good to be here. Good to be in Cali. Good to be hanging with you, Ro. It's good.
Dog, you're my first guest of the year.
That I feel special and honored. Special and honored.
I mentioned that you're the urban version of Shirley Caesar. Do you remember Shirley Caesar?
I do. Vaguely.
Your mom listened to Shirley Caesar.
I don't know about that. Maybe
Yeah.
my grandmother.
Your grandmother listened to Shirley Caesar.
Maybe my grandmother. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay, that would probably make sense more because my mom's was older than your mom's by like a good maybe 10
I don't know.
10 years, I think. My mom's closer to age of your grandmother.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure at all. Not sure at all. Oh man, Christina, you had to come into town. She came to California. She lives here. She lives in Texas. She's from Texas, and she came to California. And I was like, yeah, man, I gotta get her on the show. We've been together for a long time, 20 years. We've been friends.
20 years. I'm not gonna say my age. No, just kidding. But yeah, it's been over 20 years.
Let me see.
Was it like 15? 15, 16?
Was it 15 when you met me? 15? Yeah, 15. So I can't, if I do the math.
25 years.
25 years. And
more than half my life.
And you're vacationing. She's taking the time off in California. And I was like, yo, I have to get her on the show.
100%.
I have to get her on the show. You were on Epic Thoughts before.
Yes.
But it was like 6 years ago.
It
was a while ago. It was before 2020.
Yeah, for sure.
Had you moved to Texas? You had moved to Texas because when I started this, you was already.
Yeah, I've been in Texas since 2010.
Yeah. Then because I've been doing this since 16. So, man. So what's up, man?
Nothing, man. Just chilling.
What's Texas like? You've been in California for like 3 weeks now, visiting.
2.5 weeks, yeah.
Do you miss Cali?
I do. I do miss Cali. I mean, it's my home state. I'm always gonna have love for Cali, and I'm always gonna miss Cali.
Have you had moments out here where you're like, oh, Cali?
Yeah, I had a moment like that earlier. But I mean, yeah, I definitely have those moments, especially when I see like the palm trees. We don't have palm trees in Texas. If we do, somebody planted them there. But yeah, no, I definitely have. I always have love for Cali. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what would it be like to move back? But then I'm like, God has me in Texas for a reason. So that's where I am.
Yo, real quick, I was just, how you get those days where you're having just moments of flashbacks of going through your page, going through life, and be like, what's who's doing what,
Yeah.
And I was going through Spotify, listening to old music, like people were connected to music.
Yeah.
And I wanted to listen to some old Christina joints.
That was me literally like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. I didn't know that there was a song on there that you were part of.
What song?
It was a song you did with Frontline. I didn't know that they had another kind of project they were working on, and you were singing on it. Did you know this?
I don't know what song you're talking about.
Oh, shoot. I got pulled up.
Okay.
You didn't know?
I'm not sure. It was Frontline or it was MCUSA?
Maybe it was MCUSA. Maybe it's MCUSA. Let me look it up real quick. Because I was like,
I don't think I'm on any Frontline songs.
And I literally was like, that's not her. And I listened to the song and I was like, that's clearly her. Like, if you go to your artist profile, you have Represent on there.
Yeah.
You have Find My Way, Holy is the Lamb. And then you have this song, which is the most popular song, Keeper of My Soul.
Yeah, that's my song. I wrote that.
You wrote that?
Yes, sir.
How come you ain't tell nobody?
I thought you knew. I don't know. That was so long ago.
This is you writing it.
Yeah, that's my song. I wrote that. The whole thing. The music. I did everything.
You wrote the music. It's MCUSA?
Yeah, but I still have rights to it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying you wrote that.
Yeah. I wrote that.
Wow.
On the piano.
What?
Yeah. That's my Advent.
You've never
song in a minute.
You have never said this to me. I've never heard this.
What?
That you did that.
I was wondering if that's what you were talking about, and I couldn't remember the name of the song.
That's exactly.
I'm like, oh, that's my song.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you know it was on Spotify?
I did, yeah.
All right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what other songs? What else talents you got?
What do you mean? You know I can write songs.
I know, but that was you wrote the accompaniment too.
Yeah, everything. I think it got switched up just a smidge, but for the most part, it's all me. And I signed off on the switch up, so that's fine. But yeah,
is this something you would do it again?
What, write a song?
Yeah,
100%.
Are you working on anything now?
I'm not working on anything right now, but soon.
Yo, you gotta get it. Listen, if y'all know Christina, man, you gotta tell her. You gotta let her know, like, hey, we need some music from music, Christina. Christina, listen, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you some interesting, fun stories about Christina. Because Christina is we used to have this joke, this ongoing joke that she would steal your thunder.
Oh.
And she would totally like it was like she never meant to, because like she's one of the most humble people you know. So Christina would never like steal your thunder.
Never.
But she would.
Not on purpose.
On purpose. But I remember I did a show at a college. It was a college show.
I know what you're talking
It was a
about.
college show, and I'm rapping my butt off, sweating, going stage. I'm just going hard, and that's a college outside. There's hundreds, maybe thousands of people hit this show, and I'm rapping so hard, and they're just staring at me. And I know that Christina is doing the fifth or sixth song in the set. She's got 2 or 3 in a row. And so I'm looking at her, and she's in the crowd, and she's just chilling because Christina, you know, she's unbothered. So she's standing in the back. And then so she goes, I might as well start making my way up there. It's like you can see in her mind, I'm gonna make my way up there. So she's taking her time, and I'm like struggling to keep the crowd going. And you get up there, and I was like, all right, y'all, give it up for my homie, Christina Bernard. Clap, clap, clap. By first verse of the first song, Bryce, the crowd is going bananas. Bananas. All she did was, I represent. And everybody said, ah! And people were doing some weird dances. Do you remember some of the dances they were doing?
I don't remember the dances.
There were some people who took whipped cream and they sprayed it on the grass. Do you remember that? So that their feet would slide.
I don't remember that at all.
I remember that.
That.
I was trying to figure out what's happening. She sprayed whipped cream. They sprayed whipped cream on the grass and started like crip walking on the grass so they would slide. It was very odd. But she got 1,000 people on their feet immediately. And then there was another show we did. We did the same setup, and it was in the streets of Pomona. I'm rapping hard. You remember that show? And Christina get up there, represent, yeah! And they came to my table and said, where her album at?
Yeah, I remember that.
Christina Verdon.
Well, I have some recorded things out there, but it has been a while. I mean, probably not since my early 20s. So I need to, well, Keep Your My Soul is like my early 30s, late 20s, early 30s. But yeah, it's been a while, and I know I need to get back.
What's one of the things that makes you passionate about writing? Like, what's one of the things that goes in your mind when you write?
I don't know if I've ever thought about that. I think right now I just want to show like how much I love God and like what he's done for me, and just kind of like what I'm going through right now, but to like put that on paper to help other people, you know? So just passionate about my relationship with God.
Mm-hmm. How many songs do you think you have written right now that no one knows about?
Oh, geez. Well, I was working on an album a few years ago, but I never got to record it. Like I had a whole band and everything. We would practice all this stuff, but some stuff went down and I never got to record it. So that was at least 10 songs. Right now, maybe about 15 or 20 songs.
Dang. Did you record any of the 10?
No.
You didn't record any of it?
Just on my phone.
So you have a full album like ready to go. You just need a band.
Yeah.
What kind of music is it?
Just a Christian album.
Is it like worshipy or is it?
Yeah. It's worshipy. All slow songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was so long ago. Oh man, that was at least 8 or 9 years ago. I think I said it was less, but it was at least 8 or 9 years ago.
Dang.
When we were supposed to record it, but then some stuff went down and it just never happened. So I was like, all right, well, on to the next thing.
What is this the next thing? Do you feel like you're still like God still has a purpose for you in that area?
Yes, I do. And I've been trying to like teach myself guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing the guitar every single day in 2018. I was playing every single day, and because I was determined, I'm like, by the end of this year, I'm gonna know how to play, a few songs on there. And I learned a few, but you know, um, when one of the most tragic things in my life happened, I put all my instruments down except my voice.
When you said tragic thing, is this mom?
Yes.
Okay.
So my mom, for those of you who don't know, my mom passed away in July of 2018. Um, and I didn't realize it until maybe 2019 that I hadn't picked up my guitar again. But I literally picked it up every single day until she came to visit me. And then after she passed, I never picked it up again and didn't even realize it until like 2019.
So you haven't picked it up since then?
I have, but I haven't been consistent with it. So I need to be consistent. So I'm working on that.
And you're working on a book too.
I am working on a book.
What's the book about?
So the book is about embracing things that are unexpected, but you still have to walk through them. And so like, I don't know if I should give the title of the book or not. Should I give the title? Should I let the people know?
Let the people know.
All right. So the book is called Embrace the Grays, and grays as in like gray hair.
Okay.
So I came up with that title one day when I was, one of my friends was doing my hair, and she's like, "Oh, you have gray hair." She's like, "Let me pull it out." And I was like, No, don't pull it out. I like my gray hair, and there's a lot of women that don't like gray hair. They want to, cover it up with hair dye or whatever. But I'm like, I'm going to embrace this. Like, it's fine, and a lot of people, like women, especially, will see the gray hair as like something that they don't want to have. Like, they got to hide it.
Mm-hmm.
But, so the book stems from that but I'm thinking about like stuff that comes up unexpected. Cause like when my gray hair came in, I wasn't expecting them to come in, in my 30s or whatever. But
no,
they came.
None of us expect it.
They came anyway, right?
None of us should expect the grays when they show up.
Right. So, but I'm embracing them, right? Because I'm like, it's gray hair. Let's do it. But we all have things that are unexpected that come in our life. But instead of pushing it to the side, we have to walk through it.
Mm.
So embrace it. Embrace the process.
Embrace the grays.
Embrace the grays.
Okay, I'm glad you cleared it up because my brain went to so many different places. I know she didn't say grace.
No, I didn't. Whenever I say grays, some people are like, embrace the grace, and I'm like, no, grays.
And then when you
like
said grays, didn't you explain the gray hair? I thought you were talking about grays, like how a cow grazes in the grass. I was like, embrace the gray. I said, that's deep. That's such a deep revelation right there.
That's hilarious.
Now, when you were explaining it, I was like, but when did the cows come in?
No.
And I was like, okay. Gray hair. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So when are we going to get the book? You were challenged this weekend.
I was challenged, yes.
Tell me
there
about
was a pastor that challenged me. So I was talking to him about just some different things that I want to do with my life, just telling him the job that I have is cool right now, but I don't want to be there forever.
Mm-hmm.
I have other things that I want to do. And so I told him, that I want to write a book, and this is the book that I'm talking about. And so he was like, well, when do you want to start it? You got to start it this year. When you're going to start? So I said September. And so he said, okay, September 1st is when you'll start, and you have to write, you have to keep writing until it's done. And he was like, how about 6 months? And I said, okay, 6 months. And he was like, and I want to see it. So he's like, after 6 months, so that'd be end of February, from September to.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're going to start in September?
September 1st, yeah.
Oh, that's when you're going to start the book.
I'm going to start September 1st. I have 6 months to write it, and he wants to see it. And then, yeah. And he was like, and he made me shake on it.
I'm going to make you shake on it too.
All right.
Shake on it right now. Oh, we got a shake from Christina Verdon. She's got 6 months from September 1st. And Kevin said, books, TV shows, and music.
You know what? TV shows, look, people that
you could
really
be like the
me,
new Issa Rae.
I like
if
her.
you did a Christian version of Insecure, that would be hilarious.
Oh, goodness.
That would be funny.
People that really know me, like know me,
Mm-hmm.
know that acting is my first love over music.
I know.
So TV shows would be legit.
Bryce, can we do a TV show, Christina? Can HP do it? He said yes.
Yeah, that'd be legit.
Kevin Davis is on the podcast. He's letting us know. 2 podcasts in one day. Wait, 3 pod. I can't read that. I'm sorry. 3 something in one day is wild. 2 podcasts in one day is wild. He's ridiculous. Those inside jokes, guys. We don't pay attention to him. But he did say, "What's up?" Kevin Davis. For those who don't know, Kevin Davis is part of the Heritage Park family. He's been tormenting me all day long today.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, Chris, you've actually heard him. Yeah, he's been getting on me all day, which is good. It's good to have people in your life that are like, "Hey, no, what you guys?" And he literally called us and said, "So what'd y'all do for 4 hours?" I said, "Man, we talked about life and stuff." And he goes, "You guys are in the studio and you talked about life? Like, why don't you record some music?" And he's like, "Oh, I didn't even think about it when he said it." And I was like, "Dang, we probably should." And then we started listening to music. And then we got into an argument over.
We listened to some beats though.
We did listen to some beats, and then we got an argument over what beat she was gonna get on.
Because he won't let me on the heater. Why won't you? Let's talk about that for a second.
Let's talk about it.
Why won't you let me on the heater beat, bro?
One of the beats is a heater, right? I'm not gonna front. And so we did another song a couple years back, right? Yeah. And I challenged you. I remember challenging you when we did that song. I was like, Christina Lakes, and you're gonna get on this track. It's gotta be heat. It's gotta be bomb. And you was like, all right, I got you. And so I did my verse, and I did my 2 verses because it was a 3-verse song. I did my 2. You did the middle one, and I was pushing you. I was like, yo, I need Goldie Roxx. I need the CJV. And
what did you get?
I got Goldie Roxx. And so I was like, well, I told her, I was like, I literally did like this, and Christina did like this. And to me, I was like, you can't. Now people were. I was telling her the joke was that people were calling me Nas because it was like Nas had the Uchiwali song. Yeah. And they were like, he had the worst verse in the whole song, right? Other people had better verses. That was me. Christina Uchiwali'd me. Pause. Christina killed me on the verses. And so.
Goodness.
Anyways, and so I'm working on my new project right now, and we was listening to a track, and she was feeling it. She was just like, she was nodding her head, and she was like, "Okay, that's a good song. Yeah, I think I could do. What you want to do with it? So we could do something with it." She was like, "That's actually pretty good." And I was like, "Yeah." And I thought I was like, I did write this heater, and I didn't finish it. And
I was like, "Let me hear the heater."
Yeah, and she was like, "Let me hear the heater." And I was like, "No." And I told her, if I let you hear it, you're gonna want to get on this one, and then it's gonna make my verse really whack.
I'm gonna show you up again. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want you to do that. So then, after she convinced me to play it, and I play it, and she immediately was like, "I gotta get on this one." I was like, "No, you can't get on this one."
I told him, let me on both of them.
Yeah, no, because then people were like, "Man, that's so nice that Christina let Rohmon do an album." That's so nice that Christina let Rohmon do a record with her, and she'd be the star of the record.
Oh yeah, guys. If you don't know, I low key am a rapper too. Some people don't know that I rap.
Some people don't know that you rap.
It's true.
Christina's one of the best rappers out there.
Thank you for that compliment.
Teniesha Marie T got in here. She said, "Don't hurt him, CJV. Don't hurt him." She did. Oh, you did a song with Teniesha too.
I was about to say T Marie is sick. T Marie is a
sick rapper, bro.
She better than me. I love it.
She better than all of us.
100%.
I got a funny T story.
Yeah, let's tell it.
I have a song that she don't know I have.
Oh.
I have a T song. I don't think she knew. I don't think she remembered she had it.
What song is it?
It's called it's 2 songs. No, it's 1 song. It's called I can't remember. But she was talking to some dude and she was hot and she was getting in him. And it was like Unreleased. And every so often I listen to it and I'm like, dang.
So it's a song that was supposed to be on her album?
She just never released. Oh. And I got it. And she said, yeah, it's really fire. I'm trying to think. I can't think of the name of it right now. I can hear it, but it's fire. And she was like, I remember when the song starts, she goes, "Your first son called, and your second son called, with your third daughter called." I was like, "Oh,
wowzers!"
Yeah, she went in. So I was like, "Oh, that's fire, T." And so
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
She's a fire rapper.
Mm-hmm. And you did a song with her. The song you did with her,
On Fly?
yeah, on Fly,
That's the jam.
bro. Like there were people I didn't even know would listen to that song. I didn't even know, and people were like, "Yo, that Fly song's hot." It was a heater.
That song is legit, 100%. Yeah.
We probably should put that on HP Radio.
Go for it.
Do your verse. Do your verse. Do your verse.
Do my verse right now?
Yeah. Do you remember it?
I do. Give me a second.
Do you want me to beat? No, I can't do the beat.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, there you go. I stay fly like the birds in the air. I can't lie. Don't nobody wanna dare step to this, cause I'm sick with it. I make all them hits that you don't forget. Ayo, haters, let you know that you are the best. I must confess, yeah, you're good like the rest, but I'm better than that with my Laker hat. Yep. You know I'm hot, even though I don't got a lot. I got enough to make the boys want to stare. I got nice hair, and you know I don't care about them stupid broads that be on my jock. I wear Nike socks with my Nike shocks. Yep, and I know you want to sing like me, cause you know that you can bring that heat, but can't nobody do it better than me, cause I'm the one and only CJV. What?
I wanted to make the hook easy. So just repeat after me, G. Yeah, I'm fly.
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 Yeah, I'm fly. You know I'm fly. That was hot.
Yes.
Oh, Teniesha.
I think I wrote that in like 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom. Remember, we were in San Jose.
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom. I grabbed something to eat. I came in the studio. Y'all were done.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all did this while I was in the bathroom? Yeah.
I mean, look, when the beat is that fresh, that hot, just wrote it.
Teniesha said, I just put the whole verse with you.
Nice. Nice, T.
And Kevin is talking a bunch of recklessness. He said, I got a bunch of, what does it say? Unreleased Rohmon songs.
Oh, gosh.
He does. He does. And he says, I got my new song, Vertigo, coming out in October. Vertigo is my song, but he's just so mad that I haven't released it yet that he's going to re-record it with his voice.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But no, he's not going to do it. But yeah, that was a great song. I remember that was a pastor friend, and I didn't know that he had gotten that record.
Oh, wow.
And we were at dinner, and he was like, so who came up with it was a white guy, and he was like, so who came up with that one song that said, I want to make the hook easy? And I was like, they did. Like that's not how rap works. They came up with their own song. He was like, "That's an incredible song." Like,
I'm pretty sure that was T.
Of course,
because that was her song. But
yeah,
she graciously let me jump on. Thank you, T. That was fun.
You know, she let me graciously get on one too. And I just think about it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Isn't there one with all three of us?
Yes.
Nobody.
Oh
yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody want to know where God sent me. Nobody want to go. That was hot.
Okay, sorry.
Kevin's ridiculous. I'm not paying attention to him no more.
Okay.
So what else have you been doing since you've been in California today or this month?
Just
you came for your grandfather's birthday.
Yes, my grandfather turned 90 on the 12th of May. But since it was Mother's Day weekend, day before, we celebrate him the weekend before that. Went on a brunch cruise with the family, so that was cool.
How did that go?
It was great. It wasn't long enough. It was 2 hours, but it wasn't nearly long enough. I wish it was like 4 hours. That would have been nice.
Was this in Newport?
Marina Del Rey.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, so it was really nice, but it was a cloudy day.
Oh yeah.
And man, I left the house. My hair was laid. It was nice. By the time I got there, it was a big old poof ball, and I was very upset.
How many people fit on the boat for the cruise?
Oh, I don't know. A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like a 2-day level, like a.
It was a 2-day.
I'm sorry, 2 hours.
Oh, I was gonna say you did a 2-day cruise.
No. 2 hours. I mean, it was probably maybe 100, 200 people. Nothing huge. But yeah, it was fun. Got to hang out with my cousins after. Like, haven't seen my cousins probably since 2018. So, yeah, it was just a really good time to see all of them and hang out, and see my family and stuff. So it was good. Then actually got to see my grandmother, my dad's mom, on Sunday. And so that was good because I haven't seen her probably since 2021.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've just been hanging out with family. Saw a friend, hung out with a friend from high school, her and her husband. So that was fun. It was good. Just been trying to see as many people as I can. You know, I didn't want to try to step that into a weekend.
Yeah.
'Cause at first I was just going to come for a weekend.
Mhm.
And then I was like, I work remote. I'm going to stay for a little while. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm here.
It's always good to have you here, man. I haven't seen you forever. I feel like
It's been a while.
the last time I seen you was when I was in Dallas.
Maybe. When was that?
That was
Was that after pandemic or before?
it was after pandemic. It was 23.
That was in 23? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I came out like February of 23.
Yeah. Sounds right.
You introduced me to Jackson Morgan. Great person. Great time.
Okay.
I didn't get to spend much time with Jackson because we had a mutual friend that took all his time.
Oh, okay.
Dang it.
Maybe next time.
So, that's what I want to talk about. Your TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, man. You stay busy out there.
I mean, I'm not as busy as I used to be.
Uh-huh.
Like when I first got TikTok in 2020, started making some content, didn't know what I really wanted to do. Like, well, maybe I should sing on here because I do that, And I'm not even going to talk about my first.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
My first TikTok was like, I sang some song, but the TikTok was about having hand sanitizer because it was 2020. It was lame, everyone. It was lame. But if you find my TikTok, if you go all the way down to the bottom, it's there. But no, I mean, I'm trying to get back into doing it a lot more and going live a lot more, just because I don't go live like I used to. But I still try to put videos out every couple of days. I'm not as consistent as I was before, but some of my friends call me famous. I'm not famous. I'm not TikTok famous.
Why were they calling you famous?
16.8 thousand.
16.8 thousand?
Not that many. I mean, it's a little bit.
That's more than what I got.
Well,
I think I got 7 followers.
Whatever. You have more than 7.
I'll tell you what I don't have. I don't have 16,000.
Well, I mean,
So, but it's because you're being consistent, right? Is that something?
At one point I was consistent. I haven't been as consistent. And so, honestly, it fell. I was at 16.9 and it just hit 16.8. So it went down a little bit, but that's because I haven't been consistent.
What's the key? What's the secret?
Secret to what?
To getting followers. Is that the key? Being consistent?
I think definitely the key is to be consistent, but also going live helps because that's when you're on the For You page. New people will come in. If they like what you're talking about, they'll follow you, So that's definitely, I think, one of the keys to getting followers is just going live and being consistent with going live.
So here's my question to you.
Okay.
Because I've known you for years. I've known you for 20 plus years.
Yes.
And outside of the last 8, I've known you very intimately for a long part.
Pause.
Yeah, not that, but I mean, like we've had everyday life together for a good handful of those years. Yeah. Right. I'm talking like being in the car, driving across the country.
Lord. In a small
car, big vans. Like there was a point. My mom was telling this guy. She was like, "Yeah, him and Christina and Josiah and Eric, they was on the road for 16 weeks. We was at one point. We was on the road for 16 weeks straight."
I remember that. And you burnt my jacket. I'll never forget that.
I burned the mess out that jacket.
Yeah, he burned I had a pink Tinkerbell jacket.
Yes.
And he
was let's discuss why I burnt it.
Because you're rude.
Every year, I burnt the jacket. Every year I burnt the jacket because, we always voted on it. I always voted for somebody's article.
Burn my jacket.
I voted to burn your jacket.
You did. No one else did.
Yeah, no one else stopped me. And we burnt her jacket.
It was rude.
There's a picture on Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
There's also a picture on MySpace.
MySpace.
Anyways, but anyway, my point was, we spent so much time together. Confidence has always been something that you just you get real confident, and then there's you rather let other people take the lead sometimes. So what is it that you get? How do you find the confidence to get up on TikTok every day like you do?
Oh man,
Because that's a lot of people's problem. They just don't have confidence. What's yours? What's your secret? How do you do it?
I think it's because I'm behind the camera. Like, did you mean to make videos or to go live? Or
Both.
I don't know. I think it's because I'm behind the camera. I'm not necessarily like directly in front of people, but I mean, I've been in front of people, leading worship and doing all the other stuff, for so long. But I don't know. It's I don't want to say it's easy because I get it. I know, there are a lot of people that are like, I can't do it. But I think because I've been doing it so long too, like when you get like, when you get like the positive comments and stuff, because I know a lot of people get trolls, but I don't really get trolls. I've had them from time to time, but I don't really get trolls. So when I post something, almost always I'm going to have somebody saying, yes, queen, or, you look beautiful, or like, just having that conversation. And I think it's really fun to have a conversation with somebody like in the comment section of one of my videos. But yeah, I don't know. I think just getting that positive feedback makes me want to make more videos. Now going live is a little bit different because, you're looking at yourself and, but sometimes it's easier because you can have people in your live with you, call it like in a box. And so it gets easier because then you're just having a conversation instead of, you're still having a conversation with people if nobody's in there, but you can't hear them talking back to you. So it's easier when I have somebody in the box instead that I'm talking to them, just having a conversation, just talking about whatever comes up, have people in the comment section. When I first started going live, it was a little scary, but I initially went live because I wanted to sing and I wanted to sing to people. I haven't done that in a while, but I'm actually working on getting a microphone and some equipment so that I can just do music lives. So
I saw when you did. I can't think of who it was, but it was some random guy that was playing. You were singing duo with him.
Oh, doing a duet video?
Yeah.
Okay.
How does that work? Does he reach out to you?
No. So it's just so sometimes people will send me videos, or sometimes I'll just find them, and so there would be like someone like I did, I think Only Hope. Right. Mm-hmm. So Teniesha sent that to me, actually. She was like, you should do this duet. So basically there's just a button you hit to do a duet. And normally they'll tell you like what part to sing. Mm-hmm. And so they'll sing a part, then I sing a part, and it's just doing a duet.
So also somebody already pre-made it. And mm-hmm. Okay. That makes sense. I didn't know how that worked.
Those are fun. I like doing those.
Yeah, you did one that was really good. I was like, dang. It was almost like as if you guys knew each other for a while.
Is it the one? Was it with a black guy?
White guy. Yeah, it was almost like country vibe, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember either.
You was telling me one time that the TikTok community is like a real tight community to some extent. Like there's people that you've met, friends and mm-hmm. stuff like that. How close really is it? Because like you guys have meetups too. You were telling me that they used to do meetups and things.
Yeah, and I've only been to one TikTok meetup, and that was back in 2021. But I lost my train of thought, y'all. Sorry. Yeah, I've made some friends on TikTok, and I think one of my friends that I made on TikTok is watching right now. She may not comment anything, but I think she is watching because I sent it to her. And her and I have been friends since 2021, I want to say. And we've never met each other in person, but I think sometimes you just know when somebody's like real, not just like, I'm gonna be a friend just to, just so you can help me do this or do that. Like they're like real genuine, and she's a real genuine person. I call her one of my best friends now. So we've been friends for like 4 years. Her son is my godson. Again, still never.
But you've never met him?
Never met him. But he chose me to be his godmother, and it's such a sweet story. I almost cry every time I tell the story, so I'm not gonna tell it. But
that sounds like a great story to tell.
Well, basically, okay, so I'll tell the story.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't mind, friend. So basically her son.
She's watching. She said, yes, that's me.
Okay. Her son asked if I believe I'm telling the story right. So her son asked her one day why he doesn't have a godmother. And she was like, well, when you were born, there wasn't anybody that I really trusted to, to take care of you if something ever happened to me. And she was like, well, do you want, well, who do you want to be your godmother? And she named a couple people, and he was like, Tina. I want Tina to be my godmother. And so that's how I became his godmother. I mean, like, well, she asked me if I would be his godmother, and I said yes, of course. So yeah, he was 12 then. He's 14 now. So
he was 12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, he's a sweet kid, genius. He's a genius. But yeah, so I mean, it can be, a pretty close-knit community, like depending on, the friends that you make and stuff like that. And then there can also be some other craziness. It is social media after all.
I think that's what makes it nerve-wracking to me, because I don't really trust social media like that.
You just have to know who to trust. Like, I've definitely had some people that I trusted that I should not have. And excuse me, it ended in me having to remove them from my life.
And you met them through metaphorically. Okay. You said you're better for it. I thought you said metaphorically. I was like, ooh.
Oh, no. I'm better for it.
Deep.
Yeah.
And you met them through social media? TikTok?
On TikTok. Uh-huh.
You met? Wow.
But I never met them in person.
Wow.
But I mean, it was really weird, especially this one person. She was like possessive of me. It was weird.
So like she get like mad jealous and stuff?
I mean, she was just like, this is my sister and we do this and we do that. And I'm like, well, you haven't really done that, but okay. But so she was like kind of possessive of me in that way, but then like she would bully me also. She would bully me in my own lives or in other people's lives. It was weird. And I couldn't really see it, but other people saw it. I'm like, how come y'all didn't tell me?
Through TikTok?
Yeah.
She was bullying, like, wow.
Yeah. And I mean, she would say stuff to me like, I'm pretty sure. Is my friend saying stuff?
Yeah, but it's good.
Okay.
She said she's proud of you.
Oh, thanks. Mm-hmm. What was I saying? Like, yeah, I don't think she'll see this. So like she would say like small stuff like, like I told her how I don't like peanut butter. And she's like, I never met a black person that doesn't like peanut butter. And I'm like, okay, well now you have.
Do the voice again. I don't like a black person that don't like
peanut. A black person that doesn't like peanut butter.
Is that how she sounded?
I don't know. I don't remember, honestly. She was a little bit older than me.
Oh.
But yeah, but I'm like, okay, well now you have, so like get over it,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, just little stuff like that, or like things that I would tell her that like I wanted to do, or like one time I was saying how it would be really cool. I know a lot of people, when I say this, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, that's kind of weird, but this is me, okay? Like I always thought it would be really cool if whenever the man comes and he wants to propose to me, if he would do like a flash mob. I think that would be cool.
A flash mob proposal?
Yeah, heck yeah. I'm not saying that he has to, but it would be cool if he did, And she just like shot that down. She was like, that's stupid. Why would you want that? That's so dumb, And it was just like, just killing my dreams, just like dimming my light. And there was a point when I didn't even want to go live anymore because I was just like, I don't want to have to like deal with her, like all this stuff. Like she was like draining the light out of me. And when I finally realized it, I was like, oh, whoa, okay, she got to go. So yeah.
I remember the first person that commented on anything of TikTok was you. I put something on TikTok and you sent me a message like, first of all, change the name. Put your profile, put your name down. Don't have it. User 5878321. Don't. First of all, don't do that. Yeah. Second of all, put a picture up. Third, and you were like, give me all these things.
To help you, like,
I was like, man, I want to do this. It was nerve wracking. But I followed your. I think I did. I think I followed your instructions.
I still put your name down. I don't know if you still have if you have a picture or not.
Now listen, I've been waiting to have this moment with you.
Okay.
Because I didn't think about it until we're talking about it now.
Okay.
You know how many times I put a picture up and it keeps deleting it?
Hmm.
I keep putting a picture in the profile. I'll go to profile, edit profile, and it'll say change avatar or upload photo. So I upload photo, put a photo of me up there, and it's up there for like 2 days.
That's weird.
And then I'll check it, and the photo's gone.
Do you need an update?
Maybe.
Okay, update the app and then try again and see if that works.
You're like TikTok Yoda.
It's funny that you say that because people would come to me sometimes and they'll ask me questions. And I'm like, oh yeah, just do this, whatever. Like I used to do. That's how me and my friend became. That's how me and her became friends because she would ask me to do like tutorials. I'm like, how do you make the words stay, and how do you make them stay for just a little bit and then they go away, you know? And so then I would do a tutorial for her, and you know, I've done a couple tutorials for people.
Have you done them? You've done them like individually for people, or have you done post them on your page?
Oh, I mean, they were posted on my page, so all could see. But yeah, I haven't done that in a while. But
so you really could help other adults understand, because I know young people, and you know they understand, but a lot of people don't understand how lucrative can TikTok be? How beneficial can it be for somebody?
I mean, there are tons of people that have quit their jobs because they make that much money with TikTok. Now, it depends on a few different things. I mean, now there's the TikTok shop. So a lot of people, because you can like buy stuff.
I've done that. I've bought stuff from TikTok.
So have I. But so, you know, there will be people that, I guess you can like vendors will send you stuff to make videos about, and then you can earn commission from when people, because you have like a code, I believe.
Yeah.
And so if people go from your page to that thing and buy, then, you know, you'll get a certain amount of money. I don't know like how much it is. But so a lot of people earn money from TikTok shop. People earn money. There's a new, it used to be called the Creator Fund. It's similar to that. I can't think of what it's called right now. It's a newer program, but basically you can sign up for that, and then your videos have to be at least a minute long, and as long as people like watch that, so it's so many views that you get for those videos. Let's say you have to have at least 1,000 views. This is just all hypothetical, but let's say 1,000 views gets you $1. I don't think that's it, but you know, so.
And this is for any kind of video you make.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's how people are making a lot of money now. It's just by, as long as you watch their video for a minute, then, you know, it's set up to pay you $1 per 1,000 views. Again, I don't know if that's just a hypothetical of what I'm saying, but whatever the amount of money it is. So that's another way that people can make money. One of the biggest ways that people make money is by battling. And I don't even know how I can explain that. So let's say I go live and you go live and we co-host. So I'll request for you to co-host with me. So you'll be live, have your own people that are commenting in your live. I'll be live, have my own people. Then we hit this little button that says, let's do a match. So then it'll show a match. And there are gifts that you can send the creators. And so basically it'll show like points. You know, there's a red side and a blue side, and it'll show points. And whoever gets the most points, AKA the most gifts, wins. But both sides get to get money from the gifts. So let's say you get 1,000 and I get 999. I still get the money from the 999, but you win that battle. And there are people that battle every single day, and you can get into rankings. The higher you get, like I think it goes from 1 to 100, at least in the US. I think is like that everywhere. But anyways, you know, the higher up you are, like that's how much money you're making. I mean, people have made $30,000 just from battling in one day.
So the battle is getting your followers to put gifts.
Yes, to send me gifts.
To send me gifts in the like the chat.
Yeah.
And I make money off this.
Yes. Like I could probably show you right now.
Why did we go to work today, Rice? Like, why did we go to work today?
But that also, building that kind of team takes consistently with being live and getting those followers, because and some people go, like, I do battles every now and then, but I don't do them all the time. But some people, will have their followers will say, let's do a battle, let's battle people, and they're like, but most creators will be like, okay, let's find somebody to battle. Some creators already have people that they know they're going to battle. And
they just set it up that they're going to battle certain people.
Right. So some people already have it set like, okay, I'm battling so-and-so on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern.
And they advertise on their page?
They'll advertise it on their page. You can create an event for it. And then you can also do like, you can do teams, or you can do a 4-way battle. So you can have 4 people in singular just battling it up. But yeah, so I think it could definitely be very lucrative if you play your cards right.
What are we doing, Rice?
But first, we need to get your picture.
Yeah, we got to get my picture out.
Because people will think that you're a troll, and then they'll block you.
I am a troll.
Okay.
I'm a troll. Troll.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Like, you can't even, like, all we got to do is go on TikTok and battle people, and we can make money and sell sneakers. Like, you know how many things I've bought from TikTok Shop?
Probably things that you can have vendors send you, and you can make videos about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. And
now I'll tell you why I don't do it.
Okay, tell me why.
Because I'm not that consistent with making videos like I used to be. I was very consistent in 2020, 2021, 2022, part of 2023. And then it was 2023 when that person, that lady, I won't call her.
Your homie's talking about it too.
Bird lady. Sorry.
Bird? She's a bird lady?
No, it's just because of her name. But I'll tell you what her name is later.
Your homie said, and the filter. She commented on the filter too.
The filter.
She said she was commenting on your filter too. She probably was reading the.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I know what she's talking about. Yeah. So there is this filter that I love, and all it does is give me more freckles, and it makes my eyes super light brown, like almost hazel, but basically really light brown, and it might give me a little bit of eyelashes. Yeah, she said it made me look translucent and that I shouldn't use it. And I was like, okay, I don't think it makes me look translucent.
Girl, that make you look translucent. What does that mean? Like people see through you?
Like she said it made me look white, basically. Like I'm trying to be a white girl.
Girl, that filter translucent.
And I was like, I don't think so, but okay. And then I remember I asked people and they were like, no, that filter looks great on you. And I was like, I think it does too. So it would just be little stuff like that, like little digs at me. And she was mad because I worked overtime, but I think she was projecting because she didn't have a job at the time. So I think she just was mad that I had a job and she didn't. I don't know, but yeah.
People get married on TikTok too, huh? Do relationships happen?
Yes. I actually had some friends that just got married a couple of weeks ago, and they met on TikTok.
It's a whole new world.
It is, yeah. But I know a few couples that met on TikTok that are either engaged or married.
In your opinion, why is TikTok more engaging than Instagram?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I don't even know if I know how to answer that question.
Because I feel like, because I'm on Instagram a lot, and I feel like I get the posts that TikTok I get posts from people that they already put it on TikTok like a week ago. Yeah. Like they put it on TikTok, they got the worth out of it, and then they're like, cool, I got the worth out of this content. I'm going to go ahead and put it on Instagram now.
Yeah. I don't know. I know for me specifically, I don't know how to do reels on Instagram. Like I posted a reel on Instagram the other day. I thought I was posting on my story, and I ended up posting on my page. Yeah. So, and a lot of people say that doing reels on Instagram is easy, but doing videos on TikTok is easier for me, And I mean, there's still stuff that I'm learning. I learned how to do like a slow-mo video yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's how I do that. Cool, But like for some reason, doing it on Instagram is like it just throws me off. So it could be that maybe TikTok is easier than on Instagram. For some people, I don't really know. But yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question. For me personally, though, it's just because I understand how to edit my videos and all that stuff on TikTok. I'm sure I could learn on Instagram, and maybe I will in a little bit once I get more consistent with TikTok. Then I'll do more with Instagram too. But
it's interesting. I know the payout's not the same on Instagram. I've heard.
Yeah.
But I think people are lying. I'm pretty cynical, so I don't know if I trust what I've been hearing because the person that's telling me, I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I think I was gonna talk on that too. I think maybe the pay might be different. Like, I don't know if people like I know you can go live on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can send gifts on Instagram. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah. You're talking about GIFs, right?
No, actual like gifts. Like
I'm so stupid.
No, you're not stupid.
Then no, you can't send gifts. You're saying gifts. I thought you were
like
saying
GIFTS.
No, okay. Then let me no, you can't send those on Instagram.
Okay.
Like what kind of gifts are we talking about?
So like on TikTok you could send well, I can't
I thought she said gifts. Were you with her? Did you understand what she was saying? I thought she was saying gifts, like GIFs.
Okay. No. So you could send like, let's say you could send like a Ferris wheel, and that's 3,000 coins. So somebody has bought 3,000 coins and they send a Ferris wheel. You can like see the Ferris wheel on the screen or whatever, and that's 3,000 points for whoever they send it to. So that those are gifts. So basically, when you're in a live, you'll see a little present on the bottom right hand corner. You click the present and it'll show you all the gifts you can send and how many coins it is.
And then are
like
these
a rose
coins
is like 1 coin.
So these coins are like pre-purchased?
Yes. Coins are pre-purchased unless you were live once and somebody gave you coins, and you can always just exchange them and send them back to people.
And they're just used for gifts.
Yes.
Gifts.
Now
gifts.
GIFTS.
Yes, okay. Gifts. Now I'm gonna say that the rest of the day. There you go. I was like, why could I not get it out right? Gifts.
Yeah.
Man, so, I learned something new today from CJV. I always learn from CJV.
I do what I can.
She's one of the illest MCs. And listen, let's put some pressure on her, man. Because I've been waiting. I even have a CJV album, The Rebirth of CJV.
The rap album?
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't release it because I was like, wait till she's ready. But I think
I think I'm ready though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The Rebirth of CJV.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Before we go, because we've already been on the full time of the show.
Oh wow.
Yeah, crazy. We had beef this morning.
Yeah.
We had beef.
I feel like no one's gonna be on my side, but I don't care.
No one's gonna be on your side, but we're gonna bring it up anyway and let the people decide. Okay. Applebee's or Chili's? Clearly, the answer is Chili's.
Applebee's.
Clearly, the answer is Chili's. You have 1 minute to explain to the whole world why you're wrong. Applebee's.
Rude. First of all, okay. The reason why I like Applebee's.
Oh, Teniesha's on your side. You gotta change your mind.
Let's go T.
Tell me why.
The reason why I like Applebee's over Chili's. First of all, Chili's to me, their food is just like, Like, yeah, I could eat it, but I'm not like when I walk out there, I'm not like, oh man, that was amazing. The only thing at Chili's that I like is their tortilla soup. Okay, that's it. But anything else that I've had from Chili's is just, I walk out like, okay, great, I ate, but whatever. Applebee's, their chicken fettuccine Alfredo with the broccoli is good. That hamburger quesadilla is good. Honestly though, Applebee's for me is kind of like a nostalgic thing. When I was in high school, I would go there a lot, and I like the decor of the restaurant. I don't know, like I like Applebee's food. When I walk out, I'm like, that was good. When I walk out of Chili's, I'm like, I don't need to go there ever again.
Listen, that's
So
how I
to
feel
me,
about
Chili's is
Applebee's.
trash.
When I go to Applebee's
Trash.
and I bite their chips and salsa, and
I don't eat chips and salsa from there.
okay, their chips is like they're like rubbery. They're rubbery.
Eat chips and salsa.
Like you biting their chips and they bend in your mouth.
Okay, I will say Chili's chips are good. I will say that.
This is Carla saying chili smacks or is she saying chili sucks? I need glasses. Rice, what is she saying? Is she saying smacks or sucks?
I don't know.
You can't see either? Oh, we're all blind.
Oh, I really can't see.
I think it's smack.
On the side here.
Stacks?
Slaps?
It's good. Okay.
It's trash. Okay. That's what it's trash.
She put the word back in and then we still can't see it. So her next conversation, it's good. Okay. Chili's is good. Now, Applebee's, their chips and salsa, their chips are rubbery.
Okay, but why eat chips and salsa?
Why not eat chips and salsa? You're there. You're there. And the only other thing, I don't know what that means. She said Jesus de Sousa? Carla is watching a different podcast and commenting on ours. Anyways, they rubbery and they're stick together and they're greasy. Okay. And the only other food I will say that the quesadilla burger
is good.
Yes. Yeah, it's good. The quesadilla burger and the baby back ribs. Okay. You have a thing about ribs, but because you don't eat them from any place except particular places, so you don't really ribs. You're not a rib person.
It's all right.
But the baby back ribs at Applebee's are pretty good. Outside of that, the food is dry. I do like the atmosphere. Carla said that the atmosphere's got an old school atmosphere. Yeah. But the Southwest egg roll is the best at Chili's. Southwest egg roll. Me personally,
well, I don't think I've had that.
The chicken ranch quesadilla. Yes.
But I don't know how somebody's gonna get me to walk into a Chili's again.
How would you not want to walk into a Chili's? Chili's is great.
I'm not spending money at Chili's. If somebody buys me Chili's, if somebody takes me to Chili's and buys my dinner, then I'll eat that. Obviously.
Carla doesn't think you're qualified to talk about this. Like,
wow. Why?
Chili's is incredible. I'm sorry. Sorry. I just don't understand that there's people in the world that like Applebee's. Applebee's is just.
Now, I will say this though. I haven't been to Applebee's in a very long time.
Applebee's has always been the same.
Okay, so it's still good.
The quesadilla burger, there's a sauce in there that I could do without, but I forget to say hold the sauce. But then I'm scared to eat it without the sauce because then it'll be dry.
Oh my goodness. So if Applebee's is the same, then it's still good. But whenever I go to Chili's, I'm not satisfied.
Oh, Carla's saying you don't really eat a lot of things. You have you don't eat a lot of food. You're very specific on what you want. So then of course Applebee's would be for you.
What?
Because half the food at Chili's you wouldn't eat anyway.
Why?
Southwest egg roll, do you eat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
But you have is there chicken Alfredo at Chili's? Yeah. And it's delicious, right? I'm pretty sure it is.
Put some salt in that.
We should go right now.
Only if you're buying. I'm not paying.
We go live on TikTok. We battle. Can we battle at TikTok? I get no coins. But can we battle at TikTok and be like
at Chili's on TikTok?
Your friend says she can't eat Chili's either. Where are we? What kind of world is this? Why are we losing the battle between Chili's and Applebee's?
Because I'm right and you're wrong.
Is your friend white or black? You don't know?
Yes, I know.
You give me like I don't want to.
No, she's white, but she might as well be black.
Because all the colored people. Well, I was going to say all the colored people. Oh, Georgia. 3 for $10.99. You can't beat that. No, you can't. But then Applebee's does have three for something. 2 for.
It's been a long time.
You can get 2 entrees or something like that for $30 at Applebee's. But I will say,
sorry,
the times I've gone. What'd you say?
I said it's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you.
That don't beat the stab to.
Sorry.
I've gone to Applebee's like a month ago, and I was like highly disappointed.
Okay, this is what I'll do. I will go to Applebee's and I will go to Chili's and I will be honest
Okay.
about what I get.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't know if I can. I might be able to do that while I'm here in Cali, or if it's when I go back to Texas, whatever. I will. I will go to both places.
This seems like content. I feel like this is content right here.
Yeah,
This should be content.
it is.
Bryce,
content.
we should get the DSLR and go do this. What you think? One day we go to Applebee's and we discuss it and we go and eat it. And then what we should do is, right, we go to Applebee's.
Mhm.
You pick what you think would be the best thing that I like. And then we go to Chili's and then I pick for you
I like that.
what I think you should like.
100%. Let's do it.
That's content right there.
Yep.
Bryce, can we pull it off? He may. He doesn't say nothing. That's cool. I appreciate you, Rice. Anyways, hold on, Carla. Some things got only clean restaurants, so do it in Cali. Texas got way better food than Cali than the other ones, but they're not as cleaner.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, let's get it done.
All right. Let's do it.
You got till the 11th.
I'm here for like another 3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks. So
So
while you're here, you're gonna get on at least one track with me.
2.
We'll talk about it offline. And then we go do this content, and then we're gonna update my TikTok.
Yes. And I'll show you how to do some things.
Okay. And then we build an outline for your book. Get an outline done for your book.
Uh,
I'll show you how to
Deal.
I'll show you how to publish it.
Please help me with that.
Because Heritage Park publishes too.
Nice. I need all the help with the book.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I need some help.
Man, we could do this, man.
All right.
We could do this, man. Listen, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming, CJV. Christina.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a
This is
blessed
fun.
day. It's been quick. This episode was fast.
Yeah. I'm sad that it's over.
Yeah. You were so nervous. You were so nervous.
I was very nervous.
She said, do it on your drive to Vegas car. I said, do it on our drive to Vegas. But man, I'm so sad, man. It's over. I won't see CJV. She won't come by on Epic Thoughts for another 8 years.
Whatever. No. Nah, I won't let
Come
you.
back and I'll be like 56. Like, welcome to Epic Thoughts.
If it's 10 years, it'll be 57.
Don't date me.
8.
Don't date me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to
Sorry.
me.
My bad.
I was like, welcome to Epic Thoughts. Christina's her book. Don't forget about the grays.
Oh my God.
Embrace the grays. Is out right now. It's been out for 17 years. What's the next book called? And you're like, all rich. Don't forget about the plastic.
Don't forget about the
I don't know what that
plastic.
means.
I don't either.
Don't forget about the forsake not the children. I wrote a book for the children. Anyways, what is your handle for TikTok?
Well, I actually have 3 TikToks, but we can talk about the main one.
Okay.
It's Tina V2238.
Tina V2238.
My other one, at least my second one, will probably come up.
If I put just your name, would those come up? All 3 of them?
Possibly. Yeah.
All right. Tina V.
Tina V2238.
2238. And then on Instagram, what's your handle?
Tina V28.
Tina V28. Tina V28. My name is Rohmon. Rohmon M at Instagram and whatever my name is on TikTok. I'm user 18 user 1853879, which will update it tonight. Look at it. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me. This is fun.
It's fun. I want to talk to those who are watching this, and I want to let you know. No, I don't do that on the show. Anyways, thanks for watching Heritage Park Epic Thoughts, heritageparkprod.com. That's the website. Get in there. We got the website back up. I was scared for a minute, but I wrestled some feathers over there at Website Builder and got it back up. And GoDaddy, I got it back up. They messed up over there really bad. Thanks for watching us on HPTV. Click the like, click the subscribe. Let everybody know where you're tuning in from. We appreciate y'all. And yo, get on TikTok and do some battles. Make some money. You make money, right? On TikToks, right? You don't have to say how much, but you make money, right?
I have before, yeah.
Yeah, go make some money on the TikTok challenges or TikTok battles. I sound so old.
It's okay.
I gotta get off. I'm getting off the air. All right. God bless you. Thank you, Christina, for coming.
Thank you.
God bless you guys. 11 thoughts. That's it. We're out of here. Peace. Deuce.